Welcome back to ETV. Hey, this weekend at the theaters, forget Halloween, forget Thanksgiving. I guess Christmas is already here. Here's Sean McBride, the movie guy, to fill you in.
So you're saying you want to rob $20 million from Arthur Shaw's penthouse apartment?
I'm in.
Well, now we're undefeatable, aren't we?
Tower Heist is the story of a group of average Joes who decide to take revenge on a Wall Street fat cat who swindled all of their retirement savings. They decide to rob him back. There's just one problem.
We're not criminals. We don't know how to steal.
You know someone who does.
Enter Eddie Murphy, playing the not-so-smart criminal who will mentor the guys as they enter into their new life of crime. Hey, what could possibly go wrong?
Let's do it.
Dude, we're claymated.
Awesome! Harold and Kumar's very 3D Christmas continues the pothead adventures of cult heroes Harold and Kumar. The two dudes have grown up and apart, but a stash of marijuana and a burnt-down Christmas tree accident lead the two stoner bros out on another silly adventure. Now don't worry, not only will Neil Patrick Harris once again appear for some twisted hijinks, but this time out you can catch all the pothead lunacy in 3D.
No, hasn't the whole 3D thing jumped the shark by now?
You don't understand.
It makes Avatar look avatarded.
And that's what's new at the movies this week. I'm Sean McBride, the movie guy for ETV.
And joining us now, Sean McBride, the movie guy. Now,
Happy holidays, obviously, right?
yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong, but these seem like, holiday themes are in effect here.
You know, if you're in Hollywood, or I guess also if you're in retail, if any chance to move into the Christmas season, let's go for it. So we have a Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas, obviously not really a Christmas film, more of a stoner comedy. And then Tower Heist, which is obviously designed to be a big family-friendly adventure. Eddie Murphy, Ben Stiller. This is an interesting film because Tower Heist was originally going to be the one that just a couple of weeks after it came out, you were going to be able to buy it online on demand and for like $60 and invite your friends and family over and see it there. But they pulled the plug on that very quickly because theater owners were going to boycott the show entirely. So, but yeah, big family-friendly movie, and then of course Harold and Kumar, not a very family-friendly movie.
Something for everybody this weekend.
There you go.
So what have we got at the Flicks?
Well, two new films at the Flicks. The first is the documentary Senna. Ayrton Senna was a Brazilian Formula One champion who died in '94, and 3 million people attended his funeral. Another 300 million watched it on TV. That's pretty impressive. The other new film is Anonymous, which is Roland Emmerich's period drama, which questions whether a commoner like William Shakespeare could have ever written all those classic plays of his. Call it a conspiracy theory done up in masterpiece theater costumes. Pretty cool stuff.
And DVDs?
DVDs, some interesting stuff, and of course the big one is going to be Cars 2. I would say that the one you want to check out is Tabloid, which is Earl Morris, who's a documentarian. He makes wonderful documentaries. This is the story back in the 70s. This woman fell in love with a Mormon missionary, and she went in England. She kidnapped him. And it's sort of her story. The woman is still alive and kicking. It's a lot of fun. It's a very good movie. But obviously the one that you're going to want to see this week if you have kids in particular is Cars 2. Pixar doesn't make bad films, and I'm not going to say that Cars 2 is a bad film, but it's not up on the same level as Cars 1 or any of their other recent films. I think this is actually kind of a mediocre Pixar film. But Cars 2, obviously, that's the one. If you've got kids, you've got to go see that one, right?
Now, I got to tell you, last week you missed one.
Which was?
Barbie, Princess Charm School.
Oh, man. I was so thrown off by the Barbie tattoos and everything, I guess I blocked her out.
I picked that one up right away. And how about local theater?
Local theater, we had all those plays, and they all pretty much closed last weekend, except for one, this little play called The Wizard of Oz that's going on at the Nampa Civic Center. This is the last weekend for that. I obviously have a vested interest in getting people to see The Wizard of Oz. Come on out, check it out. I Am the Cowardly Lion, if you want to go check that. 3 more performances this weekend, Friday and Saturday night, Saturday matinee. I'll be on the Saturday matinee. But a lot of fun. We had great crowds this past weekend. Crowds that just cheered everything. Ovations. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, we're going to do a lot of kid school shows this week as well. So
that's great.
A lot of people are going to see it. Great show as far as the spectacle. Wonderful sets and good musicians and just good singing. A lot of fun. Who doesn't like The Wizard of Oz?
Oh yeah, and then to see it live,
Exactly.
Seems like the best way to see it.
And afterwards, after the show, if you want, you can come up and get your picture taken with the various characters. So it's it's a good family experience.
Well, I got the weekend off, so I'm going to have to take the girls down and check you out as the Cowardly Lion.
Very cool.
Just make sure you got yourself a lot of courage.
I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Thanks, Sean.
All right.
Well, stick around. We got more ETV coming up right after this.